Greetings. Greetings, everybody. So, I wanted to do an August prediction reading, just worldly predictions, see what's going on in the world, because there's a lot of stuff I feel like it's going to be going on in the month of August. Some people have already, feel like something is coming. Some people it's fear propaganda. For some people it's energy upgrades and stuff like that. But I want to tap in and see what the divine wants to share, through me. I'm going to channel through me, with spirit through me, and see what wants to come out as far as these energies in August, because I do feel like something significant is going to take place in August. Besides what we all know is the Lion's Gate. Besides all of that, I feel like it's something significant with those energies. So yeah, let's tap in. Greetings, everybody. How you doing? Greetings. Okay, so let's tap in. I did want to talk about a dream that I had. It was weird. This was like a few months ago. This happened when the whole, stuff came in, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get flagged, because they try to get me on another video, so I'm not going to talk about it on here. But the whole thing that happened globally, when that first popped off, I had this dream. It's probably like March or April. Probably April. I had this weird ass dream. It was like I was standing in the middle of like just I was looking at the sky or something. It was weird. I don't know how to explain it. So I was standing in the middle, and it almost kind of looked like a split screen between it's like a big screen, like the earth, like the world, like how it was like, say you're standing outside and you're just standing amongst outdoors, and it's like this big screen, and it looked like a big ocean wave. Like imagine how, I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Prince of Egypt, but like imagine like that scene where they split the Red Sea, and it was like the ocean was like split and like the water was like going up. It looked like a big ass screen. But what started happening was like the screen started folding over, like it was a big ocean wave, and it started folding over us, like it was going on top of us, like water going on top of us. And people were all freaking out and screaming, and I'm just sitting here looking at it like I wasn't tripping. And then it was like a split scene that happened in the dream where it turned into like a news channel message or something. They were talking about how this was happening, and I was just like, I wasn't tripping. I don't know. Dreams are metaphoric. I don't take it literal all the time, like, oh, there's something like some water is gonna happen, but there has been talks about storms and stuff like that, so who the fuck knows. But I take waves, something with energy waves. It might be something very massive when it comes to like purification, because water is cleansing, it's purification. It also deals with our emotions. It could also deal with our intuition. So it might be a lot of energies with that. That's just what I've concluded. That's what I feel like it means. If it's anything happening in the physical sense, it might be something with water. That's a big thing. I don't know. But I'm going to pull some cards. So I'm going to use the Starman Tarot. I'm going to use the Earth Gain. It's a group. They made like it's supposed to be a tarot deck, but to me it's like an oracle deck. Like they kind of put their own spin on some of the tarot cards, so it's more oracle to me. I'm going to use these, and I'm going to use these fortune cards. I think they're the Madame or Medora, something like that. Thank you. So I'm going to tap into this, okay? Tap into what's going on, like what spirit wants to say, what's going on in the world in August, any major energies, any major predictions going on. Are they going to try to keep us in a loop through fear propaganda? They're going to try to keep us stuck in a timeline. You know how I feel about, people and energies, trying to keep us down, trying to keep us down, because there's a portal opening up, and with the Lion's Gate, there's a portal that's going to open up. So like that's a very powerful energy. It's the infinity energy. It's energy of infinity. So anything can manifest through that. So just be mindful of the shit that they post on social media, the shit that they post on TV, the news, and the newspapers or whatever on the radio, like just all kind of propaganda. Just don't plug into something you don't want to manifest, like, because the thing is to get the whole masses to plug into some bullshit. Like that's what they want to have. Like that's what they want you to do. You have enough power to tap into your own shit and manifest whatever you want through that portal. So like, also people too. People around you don't even know, like, and I try to limit who I talk to, like certain people that I talk to in my life and stuff, because they always are like talking about, oh, did you hear about this? And like, I don't pay attention to those numbers. I don't pay attention to what they talking about and all this shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna wear my mask like everybody else just so I can go to the fucking store. I'm gonna put on a mask, but other than that, like, it's ludicrous to me if you ask me. It is. I'm not saying that it's not real and all that stuff, because, you know, and I'm not getting into all of that extra shit because I have my own take on that, but I'm not getting into it. But people around you and stuff that try to pull you in, and I'm not just speaking just of what's going on in the world, but like who you used to be. Like they try to remind you of who you were, or they try to tell you about you, and don't plug into that energy. Like shut it down real quick, because I've noticed there's a lot of old people, like old energies trying to come back, people trying to come back into your life, and like you got to be mindful. Like, why are you here? What do you want? Like, what do you want? Why are you here? You're not about to pull me back in. All right, Spirit. I heard supermarket. I don't know what that's doing anything. Supermarket. Okay. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Princess of Wands. Nine of Swords upright. Justice in reverse. The Chariot. So there's something with the could be some type of financial something with like a financial crash or something like that. This could be something with reparations. Like you might hear some stuff about that, or something with like people getting their just due. So I'm getting different things. Like this is talking about the financial structure or something. Justice system, the legal system. Okay, the coffin. So this could be people that passed on. Like, okay, if this is, let's say this is Black Lives Matter situations, you might hear something about some type of justice in an unjust situation during the month of August. For others of you, like on a general sense, not so much like worldly, collectively, like, you know, could be something with finances that it's a turnaround for you when it comes to finances. Situation that doesn't look like it was going to work out for you. It is. Proud of you. Proud of you card. Yeah. So this is something with the ancestors like stepping in for injustice. So there's a lot of different things coming up about people that didn't get their just due that could be passed, like they could have passed on. So I feel like it could be Black Lives Matter. It could be anyone maybe that was wrongfully accused in the justice system, or, you know, some type of just unjust, period. Like if you hear something like that on the news, I feel like this is what it's pertaining to. Could be, like I said, more talks about the reparations situation. As far as I know, like I only heard of one state or something supposedly supposed to be getting reparations back. So it's some type of just in an unjust situation, something that doesn't look like it's going to work out in the favor, and in turn it is, okay? So this is the righteous getting their just due energy. That's what I'm getting from that. Let's see. Could be something with children or young, like a young person, young energy with the Page of Wands in reverse. I hope that this has something to do with the what's going on with the missing children. I hope that has something to do with that. I really do. You got the Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm getting a lot of different energies from this. Battles, conflict. I feel like this is Black Lives Matter too. So, I don't know. We'll see. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something is changing. I don't talk about reptilians on my channel because I don't know too much about that, so I don't discuss that, but this looks like a reptilian. I don't know if you can see that. My nails got makeup on them. Don't look at it. But what in the hell? Like, for real. I don't talk about that too much. But there's something with those energies. It's a reverse on that. So any type of energetic feeding off of people, feeding off of energy of children. I don't want to get into this, but spirits make me do it. If it's anything like dealing with children and feeding off of children's energy or feeding off of people's pain and all of that, like these lower vibrational forces and energies, that shit's in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, the universe is doing a clean, like clearing this shit up. And I feel like that's what that dream, the dream with the wave, something with the wave. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I'm seeing. Some type of justice. Even though the Justice card is in reverse, I feel like this is shifting. Like, you have the heart and the brain, the heart and the mind. So people that are imbalanced in the heart and in the mind, I'm also getting a lot of mental illnesses. I don't want to get into stuff like this. So if you guys don't want to hear this type of stuff, tap out of it, because I'm just doing what I'm led to do. Because it's not going to be for everyone, and some people, like, you know, have opinions and beliefs, and I'm not here to sway any of that. I'm just tapping into what I'm getting. I feel like if people are not balanced in their heart and in their mind, this goes into spiritual health and also physical health, mental health. People not taking care of themselves properly are going to experience some type of imbalance mentally and spiritually, heavy-heartedness, because there's a lot of changes going on in this planet. There's a lot that's being done, especially if you're an empath. Protect your energy. You know, you can carry a black stone with you. You can wear one with, like, on you, carry it, sleep with one, whatever, in your dreams and your sleep, because you could be doing a lot of spiritual work in the spirit realm. Could be a lot of battles that you're fighting in your dreams. You could be fighting some of these entities. I can go into that for days. Like, I know some people around me, like, express their dreams and stuff that they've been having, and I'll share them too. I'll share those dreams if you guys want to, like, hear about it. But just talking to people close to me and stuff like that, they've been fighting in dreams and stuff, weird energy showing up in their dreams. I'm always fighting these weird people. They all look the same. Like, they all look alike in the dream. They all have the same energy or something, and I'm always fighting them. I'm always having to go into battle with these energies. It's like they infiltrate my dreams. Like, say I'll have something going on, like it'll be a party or something, or it'll be I'll have like something positive happen in my dream, and these little people, they come into my dream. They always be coming in my dreams, and I have to fight their ass. I feel like that's deeper than what we're going to get into, but some of you guys may be having dreams like that. So that's why I say, when you go to sleep, always cover yourself before you go to sleep, okay? However you do that, whether it's through visualizations, whether it's through prayer, whether it's a crystal, whether it's some type of something around you. Don't sleep with too many electronics around you. Don't sleep with, like, your phone next to you, and I need to do a better job of doing that myself. But, like, TVs on, phones or tablets and stuff, like some type of electronics, don't sleep with them around you. Like, put them somewhere where they're not in the same level of where you're sleeping. So say your bed is right here and you got like something in the same vicinity of that, remove it. Like, put it somewhere else. Put it like somewhere lower, away from your vibrational field where you're at sleeping. Don't put it above you. Don't put it like same proximity of you, like put it somewhere underneath you, like away from you energetically, or completely shut the shit off. That's what I'm getting. It's not easy to turn your phone off because you want to, you know, if emergency or you need your phone on or it's an alarm for you or something, but that's what I'm getting. Something with that. Yeah, balance out your heart and your mind, because I feel with the Knight of Swords here, it looks like a sage bundle or something. So make sure that you're purifying your space and your area too and stuff like that. Whoever you're talking to or whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, make sure that if it's something that bothers your spirit, that you cleanse yourself after. Cleanse your space after. If you have people in your space, in your car, in your room, in your home or something, and the energy feels funny when they leave, cleanse your space, because people are carrying their own stuff. Doesn't mean that the person is bad or evil or something. It could just mean that person has something heavy in their energy. Just clear it out. I just get like a lot of people are not going to be able to handle the shifts that are happening in the planet, especially if it's like too much news, like too much stuff going on in the world. You could go crazy if you're not centered, or you could like feel a lot of just despair, because it could be heavy, like to constantly be hearing something going on, like, okay, this person got shot today, or this person, you know, this happened, this is happening to kids. It could be really heavy if you get too much into it and get like weighed down by it. And shadow work is very important, you guys. Shadow work is important, and I'm going to get into why. The Lover's card is at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like this has something to do, I'm not getting much with romance or nothing like that. I'm getting this is balancing out yourself. This is doing shadow work with yourself. So if you think about a shadow, say you're walking in like a dark tunnel, okay? Say you're walking in a dark tunnel and then you see the shadow following you, and you're like, is that me or is that somebody else behind me? You're freaked out, right? You're bothered by it. You tripping, right? You could even get a little paranoid if you don't figure out where that shadow is coming from, right? So if you're not balanced in your mind and you're not addressing your shadows, you're gonna get paranoid. You're gonna think, oh, people are against me, this person's doing this, doing that to me, or there's some type of evil entity that's following me or trying to get me, like everybody's out to get me. When you're in that state, your shadows, like certain things are projections of your own inner shadow that needs work. Certain things within yourself that needs some type of addressing and work. So it's like, if I ignore my shadow too much, it's going to continue to follow me until I realize it's just my fucking shadow, right? It's a part of me that I'm seeing. If I don't acknowledge it, what is it going to do? It's going to keep following me, right? So do your shadow work. And shadow work really is anything that is coming up to the surface that bothers you. Whether it's something that someone is doing to you, ask yourself, why is this bothering me? What is it within me that is bothered by this? Doesn't necessarily mean that what this person is projecting or saying to you is true about yourself, but it's something within you that is relating or resonating with that energy. And it's like, okay, what does this mean? If it's a memory of something that hurt you, or something someone said to you, all of that, address it. And it may be different things, like the thing about healing and shadow work is like, it's never ending. It's not just one stop, I'm good, I'm done. And some shadows are easier to deal with and some shadows are not. So you can't be afraid of those energies. You can't be afraid of what you're seeing. Address it. And anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, there's something that is like showing you that you are meeting with something that's uncomfortable because you're leveling up past something. So I noticed, like, say, how do I explain it? So say for instance, like, you're listening to something that's foreign to you, or you're watching something that's foreign to you, like it could be an informational video or something, and like what they're talking about, it resonates with you, but at the same time it conjures up some type of anxiety, a little bit of fear. It's like foreign to you. I feel like that's you taking on new levels. Like you are able to comprehend certain things at a different level than where you once were. It's not easy. It's like riding a bike for the first time. It's not an easy task. You're learning how to do it. you're like moving through it. You get better each time you move through the energy. So there's upgrades that's happening too. There's a lot of upgrades and energy. Something with the number 4. Something with the number 4, I know that represents foundations. That represents authority, power, groundedness. Could represent something with the home. Could be something with family for some of you. So address all of that. And somebody just took the words out of my mouth. Who is that? Dara? You said issues with your mom and dad. Yes. So that Cancer energy that we just got out of, and that Cancer Mercury retrograde that we were in, it was bringing up a lot of situations with your home situations, your home life, family, and some of that could still be lingering. So don't run from that. Address it. And it could be some things attached to generational traumas and stuff that are coming up too. Don't run from that. I just feel like a lot of people are not going to be able to handle this energy really too much. I feel like that's why I'm saying you got to be grounded. You got to balance out your heart and your mind. Your heart cannot be heavy. Clear it out. Don't carry no resentment towards nobody. Forgive whoever you need to forgive with the purity in your heart, like authentically and truly and genuinely wanting to release that. Anytime I have an issue with somebody, I'll be like, okay, I don't want to deal with it. I got to check myself. Like, am I still holding resentment towards this person? Am I still blaming them for what happened? I don't want to carry none of that in my heart. I don't want that on me. I don't want that on me. So I want to align myself with peace and love. I want to be in harmony and balance with everybody. I don't want none of that shit on me. Take it away, please. I don't want it. So make peace with whoever you need to make peace with. Make peace with yourself. Forgive yourself for whatever you feel like you need to forgive yourself for. This journey is challenging, but it's not meant to be something that is like a chore. It's meant to be a journey. So with the Chariot card, there is some wise counsel, wise energy that is guiding you, that's leading you. If you look at this man, there's a shadow, this light that's coming up from the sky or whatever it's coming from. It's a woman's face. So you guys are being divinely guided. The Chariot, this is the ancestors. When I think of the Chariot, I think of the ancestors too. So you have the Lovers in this deck too, which is stuck. So there could be some unhealthy attachments that are being released as well. Wings. Your spiritual guides are going to help you with this. With the Wings card, your spirit guides are helping you with this energy. I know the group's name is Earth Gang, but there's E and G scribbled in this heart right here, so that could be something significant. You guys might need to forgive an ex and let go of an ex. Like, there's something with the past that you guys need to let go of, and it could be hindering a love relationship for coming in. For some of you, like, you want more love, you got to detach from anything that is no longer that. Also making peace with the fact that I needed to learn this lesson from this person for a reason. It might have been a painful situation, but it was more of a benefit for the wisdom that I gathered from it, rather than addressing or identifying with the pain. Don't identify with that pain anymore. It's gone. It's dead and gone. So for some of you, this could be union between two counterparts, because you got the Lovers at the bottom of this deck, and then this is the Lovers card in this deck. A lot of angelic assistance. A lot of people might think that they're crazy because you guys might be seeing your ancestors, like actually seeing them. Some people might already have those experiences, especially if you have gift of mediumship. You might already see figures or people around you. You might see energies already of like figures and people come to you. Some of y'all might be tripping. So you're not tripping. Some of you guys might literally have some visitations from your ancestors. I'm just saying, don't freak out. Don't trip out. Some people really are going to feel like they're crazy because what's happening, the layer, a lot of people are seeing past the layers. They're seeing past what they call the, what do they call it? what is it? The layer. What do they call it? It's something that they're seeing past that veil, that spiritual veil. You're starting to see past it. A lot of people are going through massive awakenings already, and if you're not settled within yourself, all of your shadows are gonna freak you out. It reminds me of that movie Bird Box, when everybody was like tripping the fuck out. And God forbid this, I don't want any people taking themselves out because of how what they're seeing in the world and what they're seeing within themselves. Because a lot of, like I said, you're gonna see things reflected, like your shadows reflecting out. That's why it's so important to do your shadow work, because you don't want to be tripping and losing your goddamn mind because you don't identify with your own shadows, where you're projecting it and looking at it as something is like working against you. Everybody is doing this. And I had to check myself too with that propaganda, that belief that everybody is after me. Not everybody's after me, but like, oh, I'm always being attacked. Sometimes Spirit is trying to teach me a lesson and work through these triggers and stuff like that. It's not always actively like everybody's out to get me. But either way it goes, don't look at everything with a victim mentality, because if you do, you're not taking accountability for your work. You're not taking accountability for things within yourself that, you know, need to be released or addressed or forgiven within yourself. Sometimes it's just learning to have compassion for other people as well, too, through their fuck shit. But as everybody is going through this massive awakening, it might seem like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm going crazy. And some people might not be able to deal with it because it's so much going on collectively. So that's why I say it's very important that you ground your energy. You also identify with anything that's bothering you. You address it head on. You face it within yourself. Take it off of someone else. Even if someone says something to you that is messed up, that hurts your feelings, take that off of them. You know, fuck you for a second. I'm not even paying attention to you. Okay, what is this within me that's bothering me? Okay, what is it within me? Because this other person, they talking crazy, whatever, or this person might be crazy, they might be a hater, they might be this, but who gives a fuck? What is this triggering me? Like, why am I going through this, and what do I need to do to work through this energy? In a non-victim mentality, in a non-judgmental place, but in a compassionate place, in a place of loving criticism, or a place of sound judgment. How do I work through this? Is it easy all the time? No. Is it fun? No. Is it a process? Yes. It is a process that we have to be patient with ourselves. So, you know, if you're guided to help people with this, by all means, but don't make it a responsibility, a job of yours to help everybody, especially if people don't want to be helped or they're not ready. Respect people's space and time. Respect people's pace in their own journey. Respect people's beliefs and ideals. It's okay to express yourself. It's okay to want to help. Not everybody is going to be receptive to that, and that's cool. Don't take it personal. Don't take anything personal at this time. Don't take anything personal. Let me say that again. Don't take anything at this time personal. Okay. Let me pull some Rider-Waite. And then I'm going to pull some fortune cards, and that will be the end of the reading. Okay. All right. Who sings that song? On the Wings of Love. I just heard that. I don't know why I just heard that. Okay. So, the Wheel of Fortune came out again. Can somebody tell me what that is? On the Wings of Love. I don't know why that came to me. So you have Wheel of Fortune upright this time. So my last shall be first and the first shall be last. I heard that. That's just what I heard. The Hangman is in reverse now. Massive awakenings, I feel like, coming out. Jeffrey Osborne. I'm going to look that up. See what the lyrics is talking about, because that might be a message for somebody. The Hangman is upright. So again, like, this is enlightenment, freedom, freeing yourself from any false like restrictions and limitations. False restrictions and limitations. Something with the energy of Jupiter. So Jupiter deals with fortune, luck, and all of that. So you're going to find the underdog being the top dog. That's what I'm hearing. Because you guys are coming out of your shadows, out of doing your work, your labor, with the Three of Swords in reverse. You got the Nine of Wands here. This is a process that you're getting through by yourself, but you're not doing it by yourself per se, because you have the help of your spiritual team. So you're not really doing it alone, but you are mastering out of some type of painful experiences. And this could be collectively, period. And then you have the Devil card here, freeing yourself out of some type of attachments, toxic patterns, toxic energies. And it could be in relation to what people thought about you. Freeing yourself of relating to other people's experiences because that's what you've grown accustomed to, or that's what the world says you should do, or people in your life have told you you should be this, or they told you this all of your life. You're freeing yourself from those constructs, and I feel like it's a shift. More people are going to be speaking out. People that don't feel like they are prepared to step into their gifts. People that don't feel like they're wise enough. They don't feel like they're conscious enough, or they don't feel like they're scholared or a guru enough to come and speak. Whether that be sharing with family and friends, whether that be just stepping into your life purpose. But I'm seeing a lot of people waking up in a fast, rapid pace, and like sharing their experiences with people. Like I said, something with the underdog being the top dog. And I feel like it has something to do with speaking, because you have the King of Swords, which was at the bottom of my deck. Top card, Ten of Wands. Somebody dropping these old energies, like leaving these old experiences of pain, detaching from their biggest fears, codependency, any addictions, anything that was holding you back, not allowing yourself to be free and be who you are in any type of way. Any type of way, like that is coming off. Like, yeah. Some of you guys may be leaving like, this isn't going to be for everybody, but it might be people around you. If this isn't only for you, it could be people in your life that you find are stepping into who they are, like at a rapid pace. You're like, who the fuck are you? Like, who is this person? Who are you? Where have you been all this time? Like, this person is coming out of their shell, coming out of their energy, and they're actively stepping into who they really are. So a lot of people that may feel like they're babies to spirituality, which none of us really are. We just wake up to, we're just sleeping giants waking up. It's not really about how long you've been on this spiritual tip or whatever, because we're spiritual beings at the end of the day. So you could be 10 years old and have a spiritual awakening and know a lot way more shit than a 31-year-old, you know, such as myself, or someone that has been, you know, speaking and, you know, Dr. Phil Valentine's and all of that, and whoever, Oprah's and all these other people, like way more scholared and whatever, in a quick space and time. Some people around you may even be like leaving bad relationships behind. Like situations are really going to switch, like really, 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 really switch. Dr. Phil Valentine. No, Dr. Phil Valentine, not Dr. Phil. We ain't talking about him. Dr. Phil Valentine. Y'all know who he is. Go look him up. That's the real Dr. Phil right there. You guys don't know about him, look him up. Okay. So someone is releasing themselves from something, whether it was a restriction due to past experiences, being casted out. If this has anything to do with like public, could be like, let's say celebrities or something. Could very well be more people speaking out, like people that are not heard or not necessarily popular, or they might speak about something that's an unpopular opinion that becomes something more accepted, or this person is like breaking out. Like, I don't know, that's what I'm seeing. It could be that too. Yeah, Dr. Phil Valentine. Yes. Okay. Okay, so you have honor and good luck. Rivalry and indulgence. So if you don't indulge in the fuckery, you'll have, like it says, honor and good luck. But I take that as like, this is good energy. If you're not indulging in the fuckery, you're not aligning yourself with any of that stuff, you're not going to be touched. You're not going to be fazed by it. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Because I look at this as like the devil. Don't it look like him? Mr. Tumnus from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Don't it look like him, kind of? Don't let people lead you astray into some fuckery. Because they're going to try. They're going to try, especially if you're on your way up. Okay. I like, Spirit be using my mind as a soundtrack. Like, I don't need to be hearing no DJ Khaled right now. For some of you, or is that Fat Joe? I think that's Fat Joe. I'm on the way up or something like that. I think that's Fat Joe. Matter of fact, it's not DJ Khaled. Yeah, because a lot of you guys are progressing and you're moving forward. Don't let people try, like I was saying, don't let people pull you back. For what? Oh, remember that one time? Like, yeah, bitch, I remember that one time and I'm not doing it again. Like, no. Or anybody that tries to get you riled up and try to get you mad. No. Like, I'm not about to do this with you. Your secrets are safe. So I feel like this has something to do with divine protection. You're divinely protected. And if you're looking at people like, well, who is feeling like that? Okay, say for instance, like some of you guys are afraid to detach yourself from people in your past because you feel like they have some dirt on you. Spirit is saying as long as you made peace with that person that you once were and you're okay to own that person that you once were, like, yeah, I was a thotty body in the past. Yeah, I was a thought. Okay. Or, yeah, I went to jail or whatever your shadow might be. Yeah, I did that. Could be something that you feel like is really, really horrible. But if you own that aspect of you and it's not something that you place as a traumatic thing, like a victim thing. That's why I said again, own your shadows, face your shadows, because nobody should be able to tell you about you. Like, bitch, I made peace with that part of me. Ninja, I made peace with that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, that happened. And I made peace with it. And I might even write a book about it one day. And what? So Spirit is saying like your secrets are safe because as long as you made peace with this, there's nothing no one can do. I feel like it's the trick of this enemy, or the trick of the fear, trick of the mind, trick of the ego. It's like you can't detach from these people and be your authentic self because you're afraid of some type of judgment. Some of you may be like, and if it's not you, it's somebody else around you that might feel this way. If this does not apply to you, share it with someone else if you feel led to, or if you're called to help, because some of y'all have your own gifts, however you use it. Some of you guys are meant to be the voice that helps other people, that supports other people, that awakens other people. That's what you're supposed to be doing, some of you. So nobody can tell you about you. The stars and the siren. Yes. A long journey brings rewards. You're close to reaching some type of space because a lot of you guys are closing out a karmic cycle. You guys are getting ready to close something out. This is a karmic cycle. You guys are getting ready. You're detaching from that heavy energy. A temptation may lead you astray. I'm going to say for some of you, this could be something that is very alluring. Doesn't have to be a person. It could be an opportunity. It could be some type of indulgence, something that looks very alluring to you, that calls to you, that is going to try to tempt you or lead you astray. This could be people in your life as well, if this is not you. So if you feel like this might not be for you, you know, send a protective energy around your loved ones, prayer, whatever you feel led to do around your loved ones. For some of you guys, this could be like a lover. This could be a woman. For some of you, if you know, date women, or for others of you, it could just be some type of feminine energy that comes in and tries to lead you back into that old paradigm. That's why I'm saying, I said this for a reason before I even pulled cards. I said, or on this specific thing, do not allow anybody to try to pull you back into an old paradigm. Because what it is like these people that are still dwelling in their shadows, or whatever you want to call it, still dwelling in their fuckery. They have not done the work. They don't want to do the work. They don't care to. They're still sitting here feeding into lower vibrational energies and not feeding into their higher self. They're not feeding into their soul. They're feeding into the lower aspects of their being. Their job is to bring other people down, because they're going to be used. When you're in a lower vibrational energy, you're more receptible to be used by lower energies. Sounds crazy, but it's true. You are easy to be used as a weapon for someone, or an agent to someone. When you're in those lower vibrational energies, you're not in your higher mind. Therefore, you're not going to take divine guidance from a higher source or from your higher self. You're not in your right mind. And some people's higher selves are not benevolent. Some people's higher self is really a dark energy, but it is what it is. So you got to watch people. Look at the fruits of who they are. That's how you know. That's how you know. The fruits that this person bear will tell you everything about who they are. If this person is constantly bearing bad fruit, this person is not progressing, this person does not have a healthy relationship with self, they don't have a healthy relationship with God, they don't have healthy relationships. And sometimes it's hard to have healthy relationships with others, because some people might be toxic in your environment, but it's like how you deal with your relationships. Do you deal with relationships with others in a healthy manner? If not, you could tell a person by their fruits, as they say in the Bible. You could tell, and it's outside of the Bible, you could tell a person that's really a good person by what they do and who they are as an individual. You could tell, and how, most importantly, how they treat themselves. You can tell. So if someone is constantly putting themselves in dangerous situations, dealing with people that don't serve them, or living a lifestyle and not actively trying to grow and change, that's how you know that they're not of good fruit. So therefore they can be used to tear other people down. So it's like that temptation that comes in when you're about to move forward, when you're about to take that next step, that next level. They try to trip you up with some bullshit. Do not get caught up in that. Please do not. I don't care. It could be an ex that hits you up, and this could be the pretty package. And I feel like some of you, Spirit is warning you about an ex. Do not be scared, because you're powerful. When you're in your divinity, you're in your most powerful state. When you're in a place of peace, when you're in a place of a sound mind, when you're in a place of love and compassion, you're in your power. When you're in your ego, you're not in your power. No matter if it's loud, no matter if it's boastful and it intimidates people, you're not in your power. Being in your ego, you're not. As they say, love casts out all fears. So some of you, an ex or somebody you used to sleep with, this person may come back looking like they changed. They might have something really good to tell you, and it may pull you in, but Spirit's telling you don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for it. That person in the last season was, and I'm not saying like people don't grow, they don't get better and all of that. But just hear me. If this resonates with you, if this is confirmation to something, or you already got a heads up, I'm not telling you something you don't already know. I'm just confirming something that you already know. If it resonates with you, it's a confirmation for something. An ex might try to come back Do not let this person come back into your life. They don't mean you well. They don't even mean themselves well. And I guarantee you, test the spirit. How you test the spirit, don't give in to their advances and watch how they react to you. That's how you know. If this person spazzes out on you, they cuss you out, or they, whatever, they gonna show their true colors. Trust me. Don't give in to them. Just watch. That's how you test this person. Don't give in to them, because they're gonna show you their true colors. Trust me. That's how you know. Or let's flip this and say this is an opportunity, and you're asking them more about it, and they get real defensive about the opportunity or the offer that they're giving you. Like, yeah, we want to do this for you and such, and this is a really good job for you. And then you say, well, how about this? And they start, you know, getting all, that's how you know. Spirit, test the spirit, because they're going to reveal themselves. And then the bottom card is what? You have the King. This is the card of authority and diplomacy. So you're in your authority when you're in your balance. And it makes me think of the Emperor, which is number 4. I said something about number 4. If it's old friends trying to come back, test the spirit. Test them. Test these motherfuckers. Not in a way of like you being sneaky or being trickery. But just say something, whatever you feel led to do or say. If you decline or you question what they're here for or what they want, they're going to show you their true colors, if they're genuine or they're not. They're going to show you. They're going to show you what they're about. Do not let these people in. I'm telling you. And I might need to share this message with one of my loved ones, because they, you know, somebody trying to come back in their life after they, you know, they're trying to move on with their life and go in a new direction that's best for them. Do not. And I'm not saying that every person that comes into your life or comes back into your life doesn't mean you well, but all I'm saying is to be aware of why certain people are coming in, because it's like that ex. When you move on to a new man, or you're happy in a relationship, or you move on with a woman or something and you're happy, or you're doing well for yourself, and then you have someone that comes in, that ex, that be like, what you been up to? Hey, big head message. It's always like, that's a trip up. And then what does it do? It gets you confused. Like, oh, maybe I was wrong. Oh, maybe I should go back to so-and-so. And it's just like, no, the doors and the gates have been closed a long time ago. Sorry. You know, been done there, been gone. But some of you guys, there is energy of reconciliation. But again, like, use your discernment to know what's up, to know what's good with people. People might even just try to like throw you off your game. You know, I don't know if you guys ever had this experience where you're having a good day or something, and then you have somebody that comes in and they always try to one-up you and be like, oh, well, yeah, this happened to me, and like try to like discredit. Like, don't get caught up in that energy. I'm just telling you, like, people feed in so many different ways. Or if you're having a bad day, like if you're not feeling good and someone comes in, well, I'm having a good day, or this is happening to me, and it's just like, when the fuck did this become about you? How did that happen? So just be mindful of people's energy and your own energy. Most importantly, be aware of your own energy more than anything. So, that was the reading, okay? I hope that this helps someone, okay? I get energy of purification. I'm getting energy of cleansing. Do your shadow work as well. Do your shadow work. Because there's new energies open up. This Lionsgate portal, once it opens up, be mindful of what you feed into and who you feed into. Okay? Just be mindful of the energies that you're putting in. Because, like, whatever it is that you're trying to align yourself with and manifest, focus on that. The distractions and stuff is always going to be there. There's always going to be a distraction. You know? Always going to be that. You could be satisfied with your job or your career, and then there'll be something to tempt you and make you feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough, or I'm not good enough. Or you're in a relationship with someone that you care about, and then, you know, something comes in and tries to trick your mind, be like, oh, well, maybe, you know. Check your own energy, check your own self, okay, first, before you before you can even judge another person, you got to be able to judge yourself in a loving way, both ways, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. I hope this helped y'all. What time is it? It's 5:10. So, yeah, I'm supposed to be going out to eat with my family. So, I got an hour. So, yeah, that was interesting reading. I hope that helped somebody. I hope I didn't go off the deep end. I was just going where I was like to go. Let's go here. So, much love as always. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good Saturday. I might hit y'all with another reading later on tonight, depending on how I feel after dinner. I don't know how I'm gonna feel after dinner. I might be wanting to, you know, go to sleep. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes Spirit will spark me. If it's something that Spirit wants me to do, I'll get to it. If not, I'm gonna check in another day. But much love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Okay, share this with someone you feel like may resonate, or if it's a message in there, like I said, check on your loved ones. As they say, check on your strong friends. Check on the one that's always smiling, that's always laughing. Check on that person. Check on that friend. Check on that family member, because a lot of times they be harboring a lot of stuff that you don't know about, that they're going through or growing through that you don't know. So check on that person. Send love to everybody. Even those that try to test you and fuck with you, send them love. Be like, you tried it, bitch. Or you tried it, ninja. Good job. I send you love. Good job. Have a nice day. Okay? Much love as always. I appreciate you.